Yeah, it's that Z2 no Shima flow. Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back. Since the last video, I went ahead and added the second layer in the front here. So I'm just waiting for that to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and sand it down and add my first layer of Bondo. Alright, went ahead and sanded it a little just to even it all out before I go ahead and apply the first layer of Bondo here. I let it dry for a bit. I didn't want it to dry fully because I want it to be a little bit softer to sand. Alright guys, this is what I have so far. Still not perfect, there's still a little lot that I have to fill in, but I went ahead and put some primer on here and just put a little bit of a small little coat of trim black. I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand it, that way I can tell where my low spots are at. See, when I sand it off, the black is where I need to fill in still. I'm using 400 grit here. Alright guys, this is the final product. As you can see, we got a lot more done, a lot better. Damn, this is looking good. Alright, I placed it temporarily on one of these, a brick or something here, just so I can go ahead and spray it. I'm going to be using Sem Trim Black here. So, I already cleaned it off. I'm going to just use a tack cloth to remove any dust that's still on here. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some Trim Black on it. We're going to be wiring up our radio. We're going to be using the Radio Pro, I think this is the GM, oh there we go, RP4 GM31. So this is what we need to start wiring our radio, and we'll also need our harness. So it's pretty basic wiring. I'm not going to show you too much details because you can find tutorials on this on other videos online, but it's pretty basic. Just put the colors with the corresponding colors, and I'm going to be using this soldering iron right here. Alright, this is all soldered already. As you can see, I soldered all my wiring and added shrink wrap throughout all of it. I'm going to be wrapping all of it with this Tessa tape so it looks factory-like. So, sorry about the noise, it's my little daughter over there. So, I want to wrap this whole thing, make it look like factory. Okay, all in all, this is how your wiring should look. After the Tessa tape, we have our two connections for the truck, our amplifier turn on. I put a quick disconnect here to make sure I can take this out whenever I want to. This one goes to our new radio, Pioneer. This is our interface here, and then we have the steering wheel control. So we're gonna take this to the truck and install it. So let me show you guys what I've been doing in here. This is the radio that I got This is a little MVHX390BT. I made these little brackets for them here on the sides, and I had to chop up a lot of the truck inside here. So if you can see, there was a space here. Had to chop this off, had to chop this off here. I'm gonna clean it all up before I install everything. But you do have to chop up a lot of the stuff. There was another bracket here I had to chop off. There's a lot of stuff you gotta chop off here in order to fit the AC controls down here. And the iPad back here, I had to chop some of this off here, as you can see here. It's a little messy, but it's all gonna be covered up, so. I'm gonna go ahead and install. What I like about this radio is that it's really small. Let me see if I can compare it to my phone here. Here you go, this is how small it is. This is my iPhone X. So my iPhone X is pretty much the same size, look at that. Which is what I needed in order to push this as far back as possible. Alright guys, moment of truth. We have our microphone, we have our steering wheel controls, we have our power and speakers, we have our subwoofer, and we have an antenna. So let's go ahead and turn the key. I have it connected to the iPad because that's how it's going to be connected right here. So I'm going to turn over the key and it should start playing. Oh, and this also has your factory chime. So it sounds a little different there. So turned on. Now I'm gonna have change it to the iPad here. So I'm on radio. There you go, USB or iPod. So that's working. Volume works. I'm gonna go ahead and test the steering wheel controls. I'm gonna be moving it from here and see if it moves. Steering wheel controls work.